Greetings and welcome there, people of YouTube. This is Lessons of Thought here. Now, as some of you are probably more than aware of, I'm currently waiting a response from Hamza Tzortzis and the iERROR officers on my recent video calling out Hamza to defend himself in a neutral venue. You see, I had managed to get under Hamza's skin after I'd repeatedly displayed the facts that he was lying to university students all across campuses in the UK. In attempts to get me to back down, he tried to call me out in telling me to stop hiding behind my computer and come and debate iERROR if I truly believed in the conviction of my own arguments. Of course, my preferred format consists of video responses, yet I was never one to back down from a challenge. I agreed so long as my two counter conditions of the discussion were met. Namely, A, we do it in a neutral venue, which I had already managed to secure, and B, Hamza comes and defends himself. If he wishes to call me a coward for utilizing the capacity of the internet to challenge his deliberate misinformation targeted towards students, then I shall certainly call him out as a coward for hiding behind iERROR. If he truly believes in the conviction of his own arguments, then he himself would defend himself from criticism of himself. To insult me with A, trying to distract me with one of his lackeys, and B, demanding I come to the iERROR officers is not on at all. It's a simple request, and if he had any sense he would have accepted soon after he acknowledged my video on the 20th of August. Instead, he has fallen silent, and iERROR has been left to pick up the pieces and tell me that iERROR will not be holding any further interaction with me unless I come to their offices. This is even though I have secured a neutral venue at Queen Mary University in London to be co-hosted by the resident Atheist, Humanist and Secular Society and either the resident Islamic Society or iERROR themselves. Naturally, Hamza's supporters have been making attempts to undermine my demands as unjustified and desperate. The fact is, a neutral venue is the very definition of fair. In my previous experience with Hamza in person, he talked down at me rather than to me. Another comment is that Hamza does not merely debate with anyone, and first I must earn my credibility. Well, the only reason they actually say this is because he has debated with large secular names. So what? Hamza has no qualifications to his name, to my knowledge, after being put back a year at his university where he was studying psychology on the basis that he was caught plagiarizing. Whether he returned to the university and completed his course, I do not know, as I have never seen his qualifications. We may actually be equally qualified, and I have demonstrated my academic vigour in reading every single one of his sources, which he later on admitted he had not read. I have repeatedly displayed him to be dishonest in his portrayal of social science and the individuals working in said fields and their work. I have, if nothing else, demonstrated my ability to no end. The only difference is that I am a self-created individual in my work as opposed to merely the product of a larger organisation. Without iERROR, Hamza is nothing. Fact is, they are now asking for several £1,000s for their Don't Hate Debate campaign, and yet Hamza has fallen silent for over a month in response to my counter conditions to the Essence of Thought iERROR discussion. This is not the first time either. He has run from a number of individuals such as the Rationalizer and Stop Spamming One. Why? Well, unlike the larger names he typically tackles, we know him. We know his style, his arguments, his weaknesses. That is why he hides. Not only is Hamza a proven liar, but he is also a coward without equal, and through this a hypocrite. He tries to call me out and then runs off hiding. I resent those characteristics in a person, and therefore I have made this video to remind him that I am still waiting for a response. If Hamza wants to lie to students, then he'll damn well be held accountable by students. That is all.